Dre is 1,000% business. Okay?
For sure.
1,000% business. The only time Dre is not business is when Dre is somewhere personal.
Okay.
But if it has anything to do with anything outside of Dre is 100% business. Period, point blank. Not no softness about it, not no squareness about it, not no nothing. I'm about my business and my money. You know what I'm saying? I am especially on that level, when you have got to the position to where you have the respect of all the small hats. You on that level. You on that level.
So he's protecting his
Wait, but not just in entertainment either. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? You got to remember his thing with Beats was a collaboration with Monster. That was a collaboration with Monster Cables. You feel what I'm saying? Like he got other type of door. Then they turn around and did the Apple deal. Like Dre is on a whole different level of the respect and the love that he has outside of the hip hop community.
Him just as a person.
You feel what I'm saying? And the only way he has earned that is by doing what I say he do. Oh, y'all, I'm out of here. I ain't with that.
So the whole time,
y'all on that bullshit?
So niggas looking at the image thinking, okay, we got to really be that. That's going to get us in the door. The ones that's really in the door is looking at them like, nah, them
You
niggas
niggas
tripping.
is idiots. Like you never really gonna get in the door.
Damn.
They only gonna let you in the door so far so they can make sure you go to jail or dead and they can collect on that insurance policy on you.
So the niggas, so the niggas that's already really like that basically had to get to a point where you have to transition.
Yep.
So basically, like that's why Jay understood that, and people like Beans had to he had to start distancing himself from.
Yep, that's exactly why. That's exactly why. Those who do not know how to differentiate the difference between.
I can respect that.
You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
adapt when you
have
get
to-
it.
It's real and content. Like, nigga, it's
Yeah,
content.
it's real and it's content. It's entertainment, then it's real life. You feel what I'm saying? And you trying to bring your real life over into entertainment, it's not gonna work. You could take your entertainment over into your real life and it'll work great for you. It will work wonders for you. If you take entertainment into your real life, it will work wonders for you. It will put you in mansions. It will put you on vacations. It will put you in a whole lot of other spaces you did not know you could be in. If you bring your personal over into the entertainment and you not putting it on a script or it's not going in a song, you're gonna have a problem. Period.
Hey, I feel like Bo Rock was sent to talk to us, cuz I feel like somebody
he dropped
tapped Bo Rock on his shoulder like, hey, go holler at the Broadway niggas. Them niggas tripping.
Because I'm gonna say that Bo Rock, he be having so many beefs. Like I'll come on and we beefing with so and so, and I'm all like, bruh.
Cause he's saying everything that I ain't gonna say that we do, but I already looked at some of the stuff that way. But it's just like now you looking at it like the internet is the internet. No, that's why some people don't care how they act on the internet. They entertaining in their mind.
Nah, because we was real big on keep it real, 100%. Like fuck all that content shit, and you like, hold on, y'all niggas tripping, nigga.
Yeah,
but I got the mindset like you said though. I don't want to do the beef.
Always remember before there was that, whether it's content, whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether it's television, or whether it's a book, remember always it's entertainment. I wouldn't give a fuck if a person read your autobiography. They reading it for their entertainment purposes. You feel what I'm saying? They watching your TV or your podcast for their entertainment. They're listening to your song for their entertainment. They're watching that movie or ordering that or streaming that for their entertainment. Don't let your demise be somebody else's entertainment.
That's a bar.
Yeah. That's when you really look dumb. When you let your demise become somebody else's entertainment.
I like that.
This is all entertainment. You feel what I'm saying? And people got to learn to make the distinction between that. You feel what I'm saying? There's a certain way you conduct yourself when you're in an entertainment. And I tell people like this all the time. Just picture yourself going to court. Picture yourself getting pulled over by the police. You don't talk the same way as you do when you're sitting amongst the homies.
Don't.
You know how to make a difference then.
Job interview as well. things
Job
like that.
interview and all that.
Code
So when-
switch real fast.
So when you come into but I think the lines get blurred because you're in entertainment, you don't got to wear a uniform. You know what I'm saying? You get to be who you are. You get to go to the studio. You still get to smoke weed. You still get to drink. You still get to fuck with the bitches and do all the stuff that you would like a regular person. And that tends to blur the line that this is an entertainment business.
Exactly.
And it's entertainment. So whatever you're doing on this side, it should be for the people's entertainment, but it should be it should serve a purpose of benefiting you in a positive manner, in a manner that you want it to benefit you. You feel what I'm saying? If what you are doing is closing doors on you, if what you are doing is making people not want to pick up the phone and call you, you feel what I'm saying? Then a lot of times it's your personal opinion, your personal attitude, your personal emotions that are coming into the entertainment space that is creating that problem.
All right. What you just said was cool as a grown man, but as a child, if somebody would have told me that, I would have been way calmer because a lot of the music that was produced by the G-Funk era and that gangster rap era, it was entertainment. But for me, it was a lifestyle because this is what I'm believing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at some point, when do we as, let's just say the black culture, how do we police it to let them know this is just entertainment?
I think,
because I was going to say, like, we need this, because what you just did was, you made me kind of go back to my childhood and be like, man, they're just in like Dr. Dre. I would never believe that if I was like 11 years old, what you just said about Dre. I'm like, nah, Dre, gangster, woo, woo, woo. But now that you're saying that this is entertainment, how do we police that to let them know like this is just entertainment? This is not how we really are.
Or do they need to be held accountable for selling us false images that we really believe in?
Okay, wait, let me clear something. First of all, when you say gangster, okay? Gangster doesn't always fall in the category of violence, negativity, or ignorance. Okay?
Well, I'm talking about the gangster that rapper I grew up listening to.
No, I'm
like
talking,
somebody
but
banging a set.
Yeah, but when you say, "Oh,
Like banging on wax.
I thought Dre was a gangster."
Well, I'm gonna say, let me go back to banging on wax.
I'm just gonna clarify
let him
that.
land,
When you
let him
say,
land.
"I thought Dre was a gangster,"
All right.
Dre is a gangster. You know why? Because he was gangster enough to say, "Fuck what anybody else think." Fuck what's going on over here. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna handle my business over this way, and I'm gonna handle my business this way.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do it without not caring what nobody else think or what nobody else got to say. Even when I had problems from the government. You feel what I'm saying? Think about that, my nigga. Dre and them had the government on their ass. The FBI, CIA, they was getting arrested at shows. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time you playing an image, you going through this for an image, and that's not really you, according to what you're saying. You feel what I'm saying? But in order to still go through it, it took what? Heart. It took perseverance. It took you standing on your own principles, you know what I'm saying, and not being soft about the situation. To me, that's gangster.